Hello and welcome to a new Let's Play with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, the game I'm next looking at is Valkyria Chronicles, a game that was originally released on the PlayStation 3 in 2008. However, it didn't sell that well until Sega decided to re-release it in HD, and it actually sold pretty well there. It is a sort of strategy RPG, though it works a little differently. And as you can see, the cutscenes do look very, very, well, they, as I say, they look even better on the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch, and also this game's available for Steam as well. So yeah, this is also quite a dark game as well, as we will find out. But it is also one of my favourite games that I have seen on both the PS3 and the PS4 as well. And we will see probably why when we will go through this game. So, indeed, let us indeed get into it. As I say, the opening cutscene is very, very well done. I mean, this was an FMV. Well, I suppose this still is an FMV on the PS4 version, but yeah. Anyway, that's basically the game. It is about war, however, and it is therefore quite sad game as well. So yeah. I'm not going to reveal all of these cutscenes, but yes, can't really say much else. Yeah, seriously, this is one of my favourites, let's just put it that way. So, indeed, let's get into Valkyria Chronicles. The PS4 version has some extras as well. I am not going to cover them. It covers the DLC, so I'm going to save that till later on. I don't always do all of the DLC because it is quite tough to deal with. So yeah, the extras, as I say, these are DLC that were for the PS4 version, but I am not going to do that yet. So now what I am going to do is start the main game. So let's indeed go into it and indeed see what this is about.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral, ragnite, for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche. March 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule. residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa. Already? Hey there, guys. You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are?
The one with the gun. We're with the Brultown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiott. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Thanks, fish.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house?
That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara.
You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right?
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is.
Huh? I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there! Come on! Damn it!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
So yeah, this is the basic menu for Valkyria Chronicles. I didn't show the two cutscenes because they just go together. But yes, it is a book, which is rather nice actually. Anyway, and that will be explained a little later. In fact, a lot later. Anyway, yes, this is a strategy RPG. And here's our first mission. Basically, what we have to do is make our way to the enemy or at least escape from the Imperial forces. And you will see that we have, well, we will see here. There are 3 enemies here on the map, and basically that's how you move your characters around. And we are introduced here to CP. Basically, CP is kind of your moves and everything. So yeah, each character can move more than once, but you have to be careful how much you use your CP. And in addition, they can only move so far. They will have a full movement meter at the beginning of each phase. However, if you try and select them again, they will have less movement. So yeah, or mobility. In order to shoot an enemy, such as this scout here, you need to press the R1 button and then press the X button to shoot him. So yeah, this is just fairly simple stuff, really. And once you are done, you can, well, the enemy will start shooting you or whatever. And if you actually crouch beneath sandbags, they will do less damage, or indeed completely miss you, depending on how good their aim is in this game. So yeah, so we are controlling both here Welkin, the main character, and Alicia, the girl who indeed nearly arrested him for drawing a picture of fish. We also have the Watchman, who is also a scout sort of character. If you, the main thing about this mission is that Welkin or Alicia cannot die. So yeah, another thing you can get is Ragnard, and I'll go over that a little later. It's not too important now. However, once you run out of CP, you will have to end the phase, or well, not automatically. You can still save the game. After which time it is the enemy's turn. And oh boy, do they move slowly. Something that, yeah, is very annoying, but there you go. Just be careful where you are in the enemy phase. You could easily get hit, for example. One thing that does happen is that any units you do control can actually fire back and stop the enemy. And I will go do that a little later. So yeah, don't waste your CP, as that says. I've already gone over that. So now there are 2 scouts at the other end of the thing. I will go up, and yes, there are different classes for your characters in the game, but I'll get into that a little later. You can also use cover, as I was saying, the sandbags, for example. You can crouch beneath them. You can also use the trees as well for cover, although that won't work so well here. So let's get this guy. So yeah, don't worry about aiming where at this early stage in the game. It isn't too much of a problem. But yeah, now I want to quickly go over here and actually crouch beneath these sandbags so I don't die. Because, of course, I don't want to kill Welkin or Alicia here. So now, let's move Welkin over here, and maybe get rid of that guy. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there we go. Seemingly, Welkin has a stronger gun here than Alicia does, which I guess is a thing. Let's go over here then and crouch. I don't know about the Watchman. Should I worry about him? Maybe. As I say, if he gets killed, well, not killed in this case, he will just retreat. So it isn't too much of a problem. Although if you want to get a higher rank, and that is a thing in this game, you probably don't want to kill him. And why not? You can heal your characters by using Ragnard. Just press the square button and heal them that way. Not too hard at all. You only have one enemy left, which is that scout. So let's indeed see what he does. Seems to be going after Welkin. We don't want him to die, obviously. Thankfully he's crouching, so the scout there will do less damage, and we don't have to worry about that. So now, let's actually get this scout, and then either that or flee. If you actually do take out the scout, then it will be less annoying. So yes, there he goes. And with that, we are done with the operation. Yep, that was pretty easy.
I don't see any more of them.
So yeah, and at the end of each battle, you will get a rank. The better you do, and I believe the less damage you take, the higher the rank you get. So yeah, that is basically it for this episode. We will be doing some more in the next episode when we will cover a bit more of the gameplay and the story and how this actually escalates as a game and as a, well, war story that borrows heavily from World War II, I think. Anyway, I will see you then. Goodbye!